Call the meeting to order. Roll call.
Commissioner Barton,
Present.
Commissioner Funes,
Present.
Commissioner Phelps,
Present.
Attorney Lamanna,
Present.
Lieutenant Reddy.
All right. All
I
present.
hope that's right.
Definitely have a quorum. Okay. No minutes today, so let's move right along. Okay, we have a one-day license for Shopson at 120 Central Avenue for December 14th from 2 to 7 p.m. And this is a pop-up shop event with vendors. What is your pleasure?
I make a motion that we go up to
Second.
Chapsing.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, and this one will pay the fee.
Yeah.
It's not nonprofit.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and then we also have one day for uncommon feast for a series of dates. Yep, pop-up dinners. And again, they do have an application for a liquor license before the ABCC. They're just waiting for additional information. But they're looking for 12/12, 12/13, 12/14, 12/19, 12/20, 12/21, 12/31, and January 1st for pop-up dinners from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Motion to approve all one-day licenses.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. And that too will have a fee. And then we have a one-day license for the North Shore Latino Business Association. They're looking for a networking program for January 15th from 6:30 to 8 p.m. at 33 Sutton Street.
Make a motion that we go up to.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay, and that is nonprofit, so, or is it? No, that's, yeah, nonprofit. Gotcha. All right. And then I do have one common victular at Stefani's Restaurant, 106 Union Street. Hi. How are you?
I'm Stephanie.
Hi, it's Stephanie, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
No, I was so frankly speaking,
Mhm.
his name is Brian Cook, I
Okay.
think that I know that we have all the requirements of the health department.
Okay.
We request the issues of the picture.
Okay. You're gonna have live bands and everything? Really?
I feel like for my grand opening, yes. Eventually, I don't want it to be like, I want it to be a club, but like a mariachi band, etc.
There's no alcohol in the certain location.
No alcohol,
No.
okay. All right. Oh, okay. All right, and your hours are 7 a.m. to 10 p.m.?
There's service breakfast, so
Okay. All right. Anybody else have any questions? No? Okay, then I just need a motion.
Yeah, motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, thank you. Good luck.
I'm ready Thursday.
Quick question, I have, for the Sunday license?
Yeah.
I have a check? Okay, great. Thank you very much.
All right, then we have a change of manager at the Lynn Yacht Club. New manager is Richard Parker. Richard.
Oh,
I didn't recognize the Richard.
got a
Okay.
lot of gray hair now.
Yeah. All right,
There we go.
How are you today?
Good, how you doing?
good. Oh, my God, I didn't even recognize the name. Wow. Okay. Anybody have any questions? Everything looked in order?
Yeah, looks in order to me
Yep.
too. Yep.
We just need a motion to approve.
I make a motion that we go up to.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All right, good luck.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, good to see you. Okay. All right, then we have a new license, Lucia Wine, 776 Washington Street. Sarah Marshall? Hi, how are you? Okay,
It's not my motion, I'm going to be additional.
all right. Did they have a chance to go through the packet?
I did, yep.
I want to read through it.
Mm-hmm. No, I didn't notice anything. I'm sure everything's pretty much in order, definitely. DAC's involved. Yep. So, anybody have any questions or concern?
I don't.
Nope.
I just want to make one comment. The city council approved her, and there's a 20-day waiting period, so nothing can be done until January 7th.
We understand that.
All right, so we can approve this contingent upon,
The 20-day appeal.
okay.
I gotta, how does the tasting room work?
It's more of a term that's not, so it's a regular wine and beer store, there just happens to be a table in the space, and then I can use that table for doing classes. So, and then also any other retail store that exists right now does complimentary tasting just with like distributors, so it's just visually supplying
okay.
a
Okay.
nicer
I see.
space.
Okay.
And the distributors
Okay.
come in and
Exactly.
do
So
the,
it's
okay.
the same thing
Okay.
as
Yes,
anywhere
exactly,
else.
yeah.
Okay.
It's just creating more of a
Oh,
space.
it's nice.
It's nice, yeah.
It's nice, yeah.
Good idea.
Very nice.
Right. So I can entertain a motion.
Yes, I'll
Okay.
make a motion to approve,
Okay, contingent upon.
contingent upon
The 20
the
days.
city council
Okay.
vote by the city
Right.
council, yeah.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Good luck.
Good luck. Okay, and then we have a conference for Monty's.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you? Whoa, I got the whole family.
Frank McCaskill, my daughter Michelle, she managed at
Okay,
the time.
yeah?
Jared, he was the bartender, and Ed is the manager also.
Okay.
He wasn't
Okay.
there, actually.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh, he wasn't, he came in late.
okay. All right, so Lieutenant Reddy, you want to just address this
I'm
first?
concerned with the report here. Obviously, it was supposed to protect the custody, they came down there, and it wasn't even established as their call. The problem is that he served, it says in the report, one direct, but he was in the bar for an extended period of time. The officers note that he was very intoxicated. You know, if he was that intoxicated, he'd had more than one drink in your establishment, or he came in intoxicated and should have been served one drink. And over-serving is a huge issue, which can lead to a lot of dangerous situations, a big concern of ours. So that's our concern.
So that's why we like to bring people in and just educational purposes, let's just review and refresh and become more aware of
Yeah.
our practices.
If you assess him when he comes in and he's intoxicated, you have every right, you absolutely, you have every right to call us back. You know, and it's actually the best course of action. If you call us and say he came in this way, we don't want him here, he's refusing to leave, we'll gladly do our job, get him out of it. And that actually, a lot of places are hesitant to call, it actually works in your favor when you do call, because that's exactly what the report's going to reflect.
Okay, do you have anything?
Do you want us to speak or not
Oh,
speak?
if you feel like you,
Why don't you say you initially?
Alright, so I was the bartender that night. It was a Saturday, I forget what, I'm not sure about the time frame. But I was down, one in the bar taking an order, and at some point he had come in and sat at the seat, so I didn't really get to see him walk into the
exactly,
bar.
yep,
So, and he knew what he wanted for an order. He ordered a pizza and the drinks, so as I was bringing the other order in from the other party, I brought in the pizza order, and by the time I'd come back out, he had gone either outside to smoke a cigarette to the bathroom, so I did make the drink and put it on the bar, and then by the time he'd come back in, the pizza was served,
yeah,
and I noticed after he received the pizza that he started to doze off, so at that point I notified him that I can't have anyone sleeping at the bar,
yeah,
and he said he was going to go out for another cigarette, see if some fresh air would wake him up, and I took the drink off the bar at that point.
okay, yep, well, I know, and the business that you're in, it is a tough
It is
business,
tough.
and we are aware of
We have
that,
an
but,
impeccable record.
right, oh, yeah, but again, this is just educational,
Oh, yeah.
and we just,
Oh, I understand.
make sure that you're not the only one that should be looking at patrons as they come in. also, just make your other staff aware that if they notice something, tip the bartender off or whatnot.
You know, the staff really does.
I'm sure.
Now, can I ask a question?
Absolutely.
Monty's is the place that families come in on a regular basis, and you usually know exactly who their regulars are. Has this person ever been there before? Do you know that?
I don't recognize them.
Yeah.
I had also never seen.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, well, anybody else have anything? Okay, well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yep.
So we'll just accept for the
Yeah, we'll
minutes?
accept.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, and we have a conference, Rollies. Anybody here from Rollies? Okay, we'll hold it to the end and see if they show up. Okay, and we have a conference for Las Vegas Restaurant. Okay.
Why am I hearing Darren's voice?
Okay. How you doing?
Good, and you?
Hi, good. Again, same
we
type
appreciate
problems, yep.
that this is a conference, number
Yes,
one.
absolutely.
Number two, it heightened the awareness of a problem that we had got knowledge and recognized. And we've reached out to the police.
Okay.
But the problem is not with the police, the problem was with the staff. We think there's two areas. One is at the door. And we want to prohibit people who are intoxicated from coming in. Many of the incidents that have resulted in calls to the police of when so-called unwanted guests, when we try to keep people out. But we found a weakness in that system.
Okay.
That people with a prior security person that we had were telling that person that they were just there to have food. And they came in and ordered.
Yeah.
Each night there's a door person, there's 3 wait staff, there's a bartender, and there's the kitchen help. So there's generally 5 or 6 people of staff. It's table service. The bar is very small. If you've been inside the place, it's not a large bar. So the second problem is prevention with the waitresses. The waitresses are all, I brought with me the tip certification for all the wait staff. But the problem there has been, as I understand it, twofold. One is that if somebody comes through the door, they're assuming that they were okay when they came in, which is not necessarily so. And secondly, we've had problems with groups where 4 or 5 people come in, 4 or 5 people are fine, but one may not be. Sandra, as the manager, has gone over and shut people off, and then found that the others are buying drinks or sliding drinks over.
Yep.
And then we ask for one to leave, and there's 4 others that are there. That's resulted in some problems inside the establishment. So a change was made with the security company to change the door person. And the third issue that we were sort of dealing with is that the business, the kitchen's open relatively late. So there's a takeout business. And we found that people who call for takeout, we try to limit them to come in, get your food, and leave. And so that's dealing with the bartender who takes the orders for takeout. And to limit anybody lingering beyond, in other words, getting by us all because they said they were there for takeout.
Right.
And then that's another way they sort of skirted the system. So we reviewed closely, and as I said, we did reach out to the police. I think it's that the route police in that area know that there are many establishments and people can go from place to place. So really the line of defense that we're trying to improve is at the door. And if you read this particular report, that's where it began. It began with people who were not let in. And then when the police were called, and the police gave them ample opportunity to leave, they didn't go.
Okay, but unfortunately, your establishment is attracting people who are already intoxicated and they come to your place, which is now placing a significant drain on the resources that the city has, police-wise. So I'm glad to hear that you're taking some precautions and whatnot, because you are targeted now. I'm going to be honest with you. You are targeted now. And if these calls continue, we will have to roll back your hours or ultimately shut you down. So, I mean, you really have to get your staff on board with what's going on. I don't know, Lieutenant, do you have anything?
I agree, and just for the record, not to make it adversarial, I reached out to two parties involved in the report. They alleged they were in the establishment when they were told to leave, and that's when the problem occurred and they were pushed outside. I'm not saying one way or the other how it was. Obviously, you could verify that. I know I've been down there and made a video inside your establishment, so you could establish that. I'm not saying that what it was told to the police that night is not true or what these people are saying. It's just that they did say they were inside of it. Again, it's a high incidence of over-serving. One instance which resulted in a homicide not fairly long ago. It's got to stop, and ultimately you're responsible for everything. And it's good that you're identifying problems, but having that three type of problems are probably things you should have identified well ahead of now. Hopefully that you get a handle on it.
Okay. Okay, 'cause I'm going to be up front. If you're before us again, it's not going to be a conference. It's going to be a hearing. And trust me, there will be repercussions for it. Okay? All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
very
you.
much.
So we'll accept this for the file, subject to recall.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we have hearing for Dietzel. Okay, Lieutenant, I'm going to let you handle this assault and battery on a family and the possible over-serving. So?
I reached out to you, read the report, essentially a domestic report, reported by a female who went to the bar. The incident, according to her, although it's not reflected clearly in here, started in the bar. And the argument started in the bar and went outside. When the police encountered them, they were outside. I mean, the first concern is that when it did start, we have no contact at all from the establishment at the police department, just like I saw down there. We have had, again, an ongoing issue with getting them to contact us, including, I think, 6 months ago, where the police had a serious incident, tried to get into the bar, and they locked them out of the bar.
Right.
That's a very big safety concern for us. And to see the pattern of behavior continuing is a problem for the police department.
Well, we thought the concern, and part of the concern is whether the individual was in fact intoxicated. I think the time of the report is like at 8 o'clock at night, and the place opens at 6, and they see him serve beer and wine. So unless he consumed tremendous amount of
All right, the place opens at 6. What are their hours? What are their hours?
Nosotros empezamos de 10 a 2 de la noche, pero en la mañana simplemente para cocinar. Ya como las 5 o 6 de la tarde.
6 to 12.
At night?
6 to 12.
And I think we don't dispute that the woman came up into her house and went in and apparently got them. And then, if you know that area, which I do, I think you do, Lincoln and Essex, like a block over from Union.
Yeah.
And they live at 443 Chestnut, so they were within walking distance. It's unfortunate because apparently the woman chose not to, at least in this instance, she was given the opportunity by the police if she wanted to go
to the hospital. Right.
further.
Right.
And then as the lieutenant said, apparently there's been a prior a domestic involving these people.
But the assault did not take place within the restaurant?
Well, I asked earlier whether they knew this individual, whether this person was a regular or not. And they don't know him by name, they don't know this person. And I'm not disputing that the woman came with him for her husband. I would take what the lieutenant said.
The call came in from some bystanders.
Bystanders,
Because
yeah.
as they came out of the restaurant, started the restaurant, they came out of the restaurant arguing, and the bystanders, the woman was calling, yelling for the police to be called, and bystanders, who the police encountered in Essex and Union and Lincoln, called the police. So obviously that's right outside the establishment. The couple kept walking when the police finally got to them. They were now at Essex and Lincoln, the other end of the street.
Yeah.
But the origin of the call was, and the original incident is inside going out, and my concern is that we did not
Receive phone call, right. You do understand, you do, okay. He needs to call the police with any type of problem that starts in his establishment. He has to call the police.
So, si hay un problema, que algo pasa, hay que llamar a la policía. Porque si la policía llega y no llama, eso es un problema.
Sí, pero ese día nada pasó ahí.
He's saying that he didn't see anything happen inside the location, that they weren't aware of it.
Now, your place is very small. I find this hard to believe. I'm going to be honest. I find this very hard to believe. I mean, a total of 29 people can be in your place at one time. That includes you and your staff. And your place is so small. I've been in there. It is so small. My loud mouth, trust me, you'd hear me in a heartbeat.
Dice que es más pequeña que ella no cree que no se escuchó nada de él. El lugar es tan pequeño que no cree que no se escuchó nada. ¿Quién estaba allí?
Ya lo entiendo, pero que en realidad no vimos nada.
Yeah, he said he didn't hear.
Who's in there for staff? How many staff members does he have?
¿Cuánto está trabajando ahí? I just started security last week.
Tenemos el security, la persona que sirve al frente.
Un sirviente. So one server, a server, and a DJ.
A DJ with 29 people.
And how many in the kitchen?
¿Cuánto en la cocina?
En la noche casi no estamos cocinando. En la mañana es que estamos preparando la comida.
In the mornings when they prepare the food, they sell early in the day. Then at night they don't sell food anymore.
No food at all. So you're just serving alcohol from 6 to 12 o'clock, no food.
De 6 a 12 sin comida.
Hasta ahora, a partir de enero, vamos a tener una cocina.
In January they're going to start.
No.
Okay.
No.
Oh, they're saying not what's it called? Finger foods.
Ah, okay, somebody knows how to get out of rules. Okay, finger food. What's the food?
¿Cuál es la comida?
Es como comida rápida.
Yeah, he thought that. Yeah, so it's fries, chicken wings, plantains, shrimps.
String, chicken, pork, fry. Something like algo rápido, comida.
Yeah, finger food. That's what he translated. Not dinner.
Not dinner.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was the way I translated it.
Okay. Yep. Okay. I don't believe it.
Eso es lo que le estamos explicando, que no, ya dice que el lugar es tan pequeño que como uno no sabe que no hay cocina.
And who's doing the cooking?
¿Quién cocina?
Yo.
You cook, and who's doing the serving of drinks?
I got a lady.
A lady? Okay, so what do you do there? Because that's 1, 2, 3, 4 lady.
More of the time I try to help you do something, and being there, see, I'm supposed to be over there to earn the money. So.
Okay, well, this is a hearing. It just sounds to me like you don't call the police when there's a problem. I'm not convinced, I am not convinced that you're following our rules at all. I just don't believe it. I don't think you have a good handle on your establishment at all. There's a definite lack of management and control going on there.
Que no tienen mucho control del lugar, que ella piensa que no entiendo y que no tienen el control suficiente para correr el lugar.
Debbie, what's their history? Have they ever had a suspension? I think we held it, yeah, no, I think we've held it in advance.
I looked, because I was concerned.
Yeah.
I sent them a letter that said that they had another overcrowding.
Yeah.
I mean, I declared it well, I sent
I
them
know.
after the last.
I can't, well, unfortunately, there's no way I can say that they were overcrowded, because number one, you can't see inside. Trust me, I've been by. I've tried to
Well,
see inside.
I talked with them about that.
Yeah, well,
But I did send them.
that's definitely gonna have to come down.
Yeah.
We're gonna vote on that tonight. Yeah.
I told them that a subsequent overcrowding offense established would result in a $10,000 fine and the installation of sprinklers.
And now they have their windows covered. I just love to know what's going on here. I mean, I've gone by on a Thursday night, 9 o'clock at night, and I can't even hear my car radio because their music is so loud. Seriously. 29. Don't give me started, I'm sorry. 29, I'm sorry. 29. So I know what's going on here. We just have to. Okay, well,
I'm going to have to place them in business.
absolutely. I just feel that definite violations are going on here. That there's definitely lack of management and control.
The crowd.
I'm sorry.
In and out, the capacity. That's why they hired me for. I never worked there before. I just started.
Okay. Well, I want you to know that there's only supposed to be 29 people in there at any given time.
That's including the staff.
Including the staff, everybody. Everybody. Yep. Yeah.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come by one of these things.
What was that?
I'm going to come by.
Que everybody
I'm going to be able to look in the windows because you're going to have to take down.
tiene que bajar lo que está a la ventana.
Yeah. We have to be able to see in and you have to be able to see out.
Completo, que tiene que ver para adentro y para afuera. No puede ver nada a la ventana. Ajá. Toda la ventana limpia. No tints, nothing, right? Just.
We have to be able to see in, you have to be able to see out.
So tiene que ver para adentro y para afuera.
Pero una vez se le pone un tinte o algo que permita ver.
He's saying like the other location on that street that they put tints. On the windows.
No, they're going to have to deal with it too. That's their problem.
Okay.
Okay? We're dealing with you, okay?
Que ellos van a entrar aquí también porque ellos no pueden tener eso la ventana.
Everyone's going to be notified, okay? You're just getting a head start on it because you're here before us now.
Okay, so you're going to take it down here.
Yeah, it needs to come down.
What we're concentrating on this is about the safety of whoever's inside, including the police department. How
they know what they're walking into, exactly.
Ellos quieren que la policía sepa para que entran cuando entran, que sepan para que van a entrar, ¿sabes? Que hay adentro antes de entrar.
And that's for your own safety too. You could get some madman in there and could be holding you up. And if someone walking by could see, they could report it.
Que si pasa algo adentro y nadie lo puede ver afuera, nadie lo va a reportar.
Okay. All right, but anybody else have anything to add? Anything? Well, I say it's definite lack of management and control, and it is a violation, and I would recommend a 7-day suspension. We do 5 to 7, so I say 7.
I'll second that.
No, 5 to 7. We don't have anything to do with that. We changed it with the 7 minor, okay? Made it all the same, so it's 5 to 7. And I say, it's not their first time, as far as I'm concerned, because we gave them that big break.
Yes, we did.
The last time,
Yeah.
let them still
That's
serve
right.
their food and
Hey,
stuff.
yeah, we did.
So,
I have a question.
yes.
From them. they cook during the day for nursing home? Does that include closing for those?
Unfortunately, this time, yes. Yes, it does, because in the past, we gave you a big break.
allow that.
You had a 30-day, and we waived it. We let it go,
So the
and we
7
let
days?
we let you keep your catering.
Okay, but
And
they don't transfer.
if anything, I don't see any improvement. It went the other way as far as I'm concerned, because when you covered up your windows, to me, that was just a blatant, you're hiding something. I don't understand why windows are covered.
Que lo que se ve más sospechoso es que tapar la ventana para ustedes. Otra, que los 7 días que está suspendido no puede haber nada. No pueden cocinar ahí tampoco, porque dice que ya le han dado un chance. Le dieron un chance ya de eso, ya. Y que ella no cree. Ella quiere que los 7 días haga algo que ellos no van a decir que quite toda la ventana, que no se pase de los 29, que van a estar llegando para ver. So the 7-day suspension?
Well, that's my recommendation. I don't know, I need
Yes,
someone
second,
to,
yep, I'll second that.
all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, yep, 7 days. Now you have the catering business? You can finish out this week, but let's start the 7 days as of Saturday?
They have to obviously have a pellet rate.
Okay.
You
Oh, the
obviously have a
appeal.
pellet rate.
Right,
Waive it.
Yeah, I gotta talk.
yeah. But right now, we'll let them do it till Friday, give people a couple of days' notice and start the suspension.
I'm sorry, I'm here.
We'll start the suspension Saturday, but you do have the right to appeal, so if you do, then we'll let you know the new dates.
Puedes apelar,
So sad.
pero el sábado
The 14th,
14.
que no puedo
they
abrir.
can reopen on the 21st.
So, what,
El sábado, from Saturday to Saturday.
So you would have to drop off the license.
Yeah, they can be open the
You
following
can be
Saturday.
open Friday,
So puede
but you'd
abrir el
have to
próximo
drop
sábado.
off the license at
Entonces, este sábado tiene que esperar y abrir los sábados. Tiene que dejar la licencia aquí. You also need a license here? You said?
Police station?
Okay.
Because it's Friday, come in the police station and ask for me, before 5 o'clock.
Friday before 5. So,
They can stay open Friday.
Yeah, and I'll make them aware that you're open that
So
night.
puede abrir el viernes, pero el viernes tiene que ir a llevar la licencia
Yeah.
y te la ponen
You can bring it in Saturday morning.
Oh,
But you can still open Friday, leave your license there, and bring it in
So
Saturday morning.
lo puedes dejar ahí, abre el viernes y lo lleva el sábado por la mañana a la licencia, a police station.
The police station.
Yes,
En la estación de policía.
City Hall's closed.
Okay, all right. Any other questions?
Starting what?
Saturday, starting Saturday the 14th, and they can be open the following Saturday. Okay. Okay, then we have communications, an email from the citizens of Lynn regarding loud music at Eclipse. Deb, I read that letter. Oh, I read that email. You really think she was told that?
The comment was not from the city clerk's office. I want to make that
Okay,
perfect.
that's what I want, okay, that's what I wanted to add, yeah.
I want to make that perfectly
Okay,
clear.
all right.
That came from inspectional services.
Services,
Oh,
okay,
my goodness.
all right,
Okay.
yeah, okay,
And I know who said that,
all right,
okay?
all right.
And I just want to make that clear. It's
Okay,
not from my
so it is
office.
being addressed?
What, the
Well,
comment?
yes, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. And I think we'll take under advisement, that was Eclipse, and I noticed that they are going to be open New Year's Eve, so maybe we could just send them a letter just saying that we've had citizens complaints regarding loud music. Please be aware, keep your
Not
music.
speaking to him, I've been talking about.
Oh, good.
that went in
Thank you, that's,
prior.
okay,
He did
all right.
a shooting incident across the street.
Okay, thank you, that's even better. Thank you.
The woman was very nice. She said, you know, I understand it's a bar and I understand the music, but I guess a recent house was torn down right in the building.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah,
So she
Yeah.
thinks it echoes from
Yeah,
that.
maybe something.
Yeah, right, exactly, goes right
Yeah,
across, yeah,
nothing
so,
else, observe
yeah.
that sound, yeah.
Okay. All right, good. Boy, we're all on the same page here. Wonderful. Okay, and then, I love the reminders from the ABCC. Okay. All right, and then we have police reports. We've dealt with, well, we're dealing with Rollies. We just dealt with Monty, so now we have Euphoria. Is that the same one?
It's
Oh, boy.
I think that one's a medical. one.
Yeah, so it's, okay.
So this is the second Rollies one,
Yeah, so
which is, yeah, unusual.
if they don't show by the end of the meeting, Deb, Rollies, let's bring them in next month for a hearing now, because we have 2 reports. Which I'm surprised, because they're not that bad.
Yeah, he may be away.
Okay.
No?
I don't know.
So,
Yeah. Okay.
unless he went away today.
So,
Camera down. He left the camera down.
Oh, did he
Tom,
really?
Yeah, it's on.
okay.
So you can't talk, but I really want to talk about this. It's on.
Oh, I know.
Oh, I do. I do. I got scared to death. Okay, so Euphoria.
So what do we want to do with the Monty's one? That's a different one too.
He says it's medical, so.
It's, oh, so that's fine,
Yeah, it's
okay, so
fine,
we just,
yeah.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It
Euphoria.
had been raining, but it fell outside.
Yeah,
They
okay.
report was submitted because he had this where he fell outside.
Yeah,
Right. So, yeah. Except for the files we gotta find them. Yep.
okay.
Okay. So now Euphoria.
Before, I mean, obviously, there's a lot of reports.
Yeah.
It was a, literally had, thank goodness it happened, just enough to change the shifts. They ended up having both shifts, so everybody down.
Thank God.
They estimated 100 to 120 people out the street, fighting. Some officers were hurt, minor injuries.
Yeah.
They did go into the club at one point. I'd have to look at the reports, but you see there's a statement from someone in the club stating that it started in there and went out the street. We received no.
They didn't call?
They did not call from there at all. The calls came from all the people out the street. And I pulled the captain.
How much notice do we have to give them for a dangerousness hearing, attorney?
48 hours?
48 hours? Would anybody object to having a
No.
dangerousness hearing, and let's bring them in and bring them in?
I think the issue here in the
You
end,
object?
I don't know if it's reflected in here, but they had a promoter that night. It just seems that when anyone has a promoter,
Yeah,
the promoter kind of takes over the club for the night, runs it, and they generally end up with some type of incident. But there was a promoter for the club that night.
yeah, this is clear.
And all of the investees were out of town.
Yes.
As well.
Yeah, and just,
It's the link, I think, because promoters have a following.
sure, but just the fact that they didn't call, that's just negligent.
Okay.
Okay,
when
so
do we have this?
when will we have the dangerousness hearing?
Well, I'm tied up Thursday and Friday.
Okay, yeah, I know you got a funeral, so want to do
So if
it
you
Monday,
want to
Tuesday,
do
can we get it Monday?
At 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock?
Yeah.
Is that good?
When is it?
Monday at 4?
This coming Monday?
Mm-hmm.
Sure, no problem.
Okay. Is that all right with you, Mr. Attorney Romano?
Absolutely.
Okay. Lieutenant, you can make it? Okay.
Okay, Tom, I'll send you, can I have you hand deliver it?
Yes.
Can it be live?
So I will,
Sign it now, so.
I will type it up.
Miguel wants to know, can it-
Run it by Jen, send it, and,
Huh?
I get out of work.
Oh.
good, yeah, you
How-
can get back
You live
and
far from here?
No, it's a
put you to work.
No.
These other two are,
This came in today, so I don't know if we made the packet.
Leave it up to the board.
No,
You
it
sure?
didn't.
You sure?
I'll make sure.
Okay.
State
thank
Street
you.
Liquors
Thank
and
you.
green tea.
State Street Liquors one, John Henry O'Neill is a homeless civil engineer, he's down there. They didn't serve him, he was just in a great disturbance. They called the
Special
police,
hearing,
the police
yeah.
came down, police came,
Dangerousness.
so it wasn't a matter of him getting alcohol in the building, it was just because it was their licensed establishment. It was sent in. The green tea that was submitted by Officer Fucci, who used to be on the Vice Squad, so he knows the rules. I was in the green tea for something else working, and they had a security person in there who was wearing a firearm, which is obviously against the rules and regulations. I have gone down, I spoke to the manager down there, I told him it was going to be filed and it would be coming up. I explained the rules, but he was not aware of it. I then got a call from the head of the security company he hired from, who was very polite, but kind of challenging the right to be armed and protect himself. I said, well, they have a legal license, that's the condition of it. They don't have that right, they can't be armed. He was fine at that, he said he was going to look into it and call me back. I don't know what you want to do with it, but they were put on notice. I told them that the next time someone is in there, it is armed, it's going to be different.
Absolutely.
We're not aware of the regulations.
Right,
So
I can understand.
the establishment itself was fine.
Right,
They
okay.
kind of put it off until the security had something
Okay.
in.
And they did call you, so,
Yes.
and they'll be in touch?
Yes.
So why don't we accept this for the file, subject to recall?
Sure.
Okay. Okay. Wow,
Alrighty.
okay.
Now you need, new business?
New business, yes, we have renewal of all our liquor license, entertainment licenses, Sunday entertainment licenses, common vicular, lodging house licenses, and let us now add, as everyone had an opportunity to read through the cannabis license. I mean, our recreational cannabis license.
Yes, I have.
I have. Looks very good. One page, too. Woo, look at you. Where'd you get a little typewriter to do this on?
Janet.
Wow. Wow. So first, I think we need to make a motion to accept this as the actual recreational cannabis license.
Motion to accept.
All in favor? Aye. And then we need to vote on renewing all of the licenses. Liquor, entertainment, Sunday entertainment, common vicular, lodging house licenses, and do we have anyone who has a recreational cannabis? We have one. So we need that one renewed. Okay. So do we have a motion to?
I'll make a motion to
renew
all the licenses.
Okay. Second? All in favor?
That have their paperwork in order.
They don't? Oh, that's next meeting, you tell us who didn't. Okay.
Renew the ones that have their paperwork in order.
Okay, and that's a second from Ms. Miguel, so all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, and then, has everyone had an opportunity to read the restaurant and pouring establishment alcoholic beverage license regarding signage and sufficient lighting for the facilities and the prohibition of covering your windows so we cannot see in?
Yes.
This is modeled after a convenience store. I did think that it makes sense to deal with chains and blinds.
Absolutely.
That's not the case with convenience stores.
Beautiful. Yep. So if we accept this, it is now our responsibility to notify establishments that have the tint on their windows to have it removed, and what would be a reasonable amount of time to give them to do it?
Well, my suggestion was that we put it, I can do up a generic letter to all of those establishments and put it with all their renewals.
Perfect.
And start January 1st.
Okay, perfect. That sounds reasonable.
Obviously, chains and blinds are easy tinting.
Right.
It would take a little time.
Okay. So you need a motion to accept,
The new regulations?
the new regulations for pouring establishments.
I make a motion that we do approve.
Okay, need a second?
And accept the new guidelines, right?
Yep.
Yes, I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. All right.
We have to sign this one?
All right. Okay.
This one have to,
Huh?
we have to sign it?
Yeah, no, no. Oh, she'll stamp it. She has that stamp. Or do we need to sign it?
What?
Debbie, would you give me that was the original one?
The original for Estefani's
Estefan. Okay.
and the North Shore Latino Business Association.
Okay. Give me a second.
Driving, and she said, I don't have a car, I don't have any way to get home. She said, you gotta, and Kristen said, you've got to leave the premises, which she declined to do. Then threatened another customer who was sitting adjacent to her at the bar, said, I'm gonna kill you or something like that. And that's when Kristen just yelled to the hostess, call the police.
Yeah, exactly. And we do realize that this is a tough business that you're in, but you really have to pay attention to the condition of customers as they come in. I know it's a tough job.
No,
but
I understand that totally.
Yeah.
You know, you know, and sometimes, especially if you don't know the person, and they come in, and you know, I've made a mistake before of refusing service to someone who just had, you know, like a physical or a speech difficulty. Then they get totally upset because they're
rightfully,
I'm
exactly.
intoxicated, I have a speech impediment or whatever. It's like, okay.
Again, I'll be the first one to tell you, it's a tough business you're in. Really tough. But that's why we do hearings, just to talk about it and, you know, make sure we're all on the same page.
I hear you.
Okay, thank you. So then I see no problem, just accept this for the files without signing. Okay.
You know, could I just
Absolutely.
one other
Sure.
Makes it a very tough business, where I am especially, where the liquor store, who is literally 20 feet from my door, sells nips for $1 a piece, and he sells hundreds of them every night, just based on how many I pick up outside on Saturday morning. And I've asked him repeatedly, you know, could you not sell nips and just sell, you know, pints or something, you know, like make it a little more difficult, because it was 6 o'clock.
Hi, how are you? How you doing?
But anyway, I know I've spoken to Debbie about it before, and I guess there's nothing that we can do in regards to trying to eliminate nip sales from the place next door.
No, but they're going to be in trouble if they're selling nips and people are stepping outside and drinking them in
public.
They're seen. The package store will be in trouble.
They do it every night.
That hasn't been brought to our attention.
Exactly.
It has. I'll stop up and speak to the gentleman in the liquor store. Have a conversation.
I mean,
Regarding that.
You know, like, you know, we're trying to get along as fellow businessmen.
Sure.
But he 100% knows when somebody walks in there without a coat on in the wintertime.
They're coming from your place and then back in?
Yes.
I wouldn't let that in. What's their excuse for leaving your place?
Smoking.
Wow, yeah. Again, I'll say it, I know this is no consolation, but it is a tough business you are in. It really is, I know, because you can't say if you go out to smoke, you can't come back. I mean, you can say it, but then you're losing business.
Yeah, I mean,
you know?
we lose a lot of business.
That is your right. Once you leave, you're gone. Especially if you know that's what they're doing.
Well, if we know what we're doing, then we address it. But I mean, it's almost impossible. I mean, you know, I know that even some of the regular customers will occasionally go by there and buy a nip and pound it to the thing and just toss it in the trash can.
Yeah. And then, you know, if they leave your place and they get in an accident or something, first question's, where you coming from?
Right.
You know?
If they were drinking at the liquor store.
Yeah. They're not going to say the liquor store. So,
No.
Well, continue to be vigilant. That's best I can tell you.
okay?
Okay, thank you.
Sorry.
No. Okay. Meeting adjourned.